They found the fist. They found the fist in my womb. I told them I didn't want to have no more babies for them to take away. My belly swole. Master Charles walking around all peacock like he made me do something my Thomas wouldn't. Afrotiki was the first one. She went back for them, walking through light years and dark matter, stepping on stars to defend the diaspora. They were not supposed to be lost. It was not supposed to be possible. Their bodies were the only fresh water in the galaxy. So they left Zoranak with Afrotiki's blessing. She was before all and after all. So they could not be lost. They were coming to help. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together. Afrotiki wrote those words and sang them into the stars, sang them back through time, sending them to reach the planet Earth before it was gone, before the dying. We are the only love in the galaxy. We are its waters. Afrotiki sang, Afrotiki singing of herself because she is multitudes. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together. When Afrotiki heard the echo, heard her song returning to her back through time, from the year 2000 to 2155, she knew where to go, when to go, where to find her. The one who would learn Mary's secret, the one who calls all the fists to fight. My name is Mary Watkins. You want to ask me some fool questions? Or you want to know the truth? What you want me to tell you? They call me Virginia because that's where my people were when I was a little bitty thing. Virginia Mary. I prefer Mary. My belly grew and grew, but I kept bleeding, hurting, like a war was happening inside of me. They cut me open and found a fist. Virginia Mary wasn't the first one to see Afrotiki, the first one to give birth to resistance. She was just the first one who refused to forget, refused to rest after seeing. look at this. Dr. Carmel West, she's the third one I've tracked. Yeah, right, here I go again. This is a real newspaper. Listen, Dr. Carmel West, a professor at University of Halifax, was rushed to Natchez General Hospital when guests at the Mocking-Mouthed Historic Inn, a former slave plantation in Mississippi, of course it doesn't say that. Witnesses say Dr. West began screaming for help when she woke up at the inn's garden cottage covered in blood. Initial examinations revealed scarring, external and internal, consistent with abdominal surgery. Doctors suspected a botched hysterectomy was the cause, but the patient has no medical history of any surgeries. The incident is under investigation by local authorities. Nefertiti crouched inside of Virginia Mary, waiting. Nefertiti, who is before all and after all. Nefertiti, who is multitudes, made her words the shape of a fist and became it. A fibroid, they called her. A muscle, pedunculated, swinging like a fist at the end of an arm. They cut Nefertiti out, looking for the baby, and they left her on the ground to rot. They didn't know who she was. They stopped watching, but she did not. They left that fist growing inside of me. They left it on the ground next to me waiting to die, leaving me to die. I saw it turn into a head. I saw it. Then nothing else. Until I saw my generations sleeping where I slept. Where me and Thomas lied next to each other. 153 years later, my generations, Dr. West, Dr. Carmel West. Look at this. Dr. West was the head of African American and African Studies, the African American and African Studies Department. She is on sabbatical from the University of Halifax in Virginia. She was doing research when she became severely ill and began bleeding. Falling unconscious after screaming for help, the journal beside her bed was taken into evidence for investigation. Doctors hoped to find information that would reveal the cause of her bleeding. Her notes read, "I've not been sleeping well." Yes, here I go again. Both of the other women reported disturbing dreams too. Please, just listen. She wrote, "I've not been sleeping well. Soon, I imagine, it will show. I've been having difficult dreams. Are those the bodies of old Africans washing up in the debris of hospital waste among needles and condoms on New Jersey shores? Their hands grayed by sorrow's salt?" She wrote, "They crawled up like mummies and sat, knees to their chests, waiting to be found." Read it yourself. When Afrofuturistic, who is before all and after all, heard the echo, heard the song, all of her, because she is multitudes, began to sing. Afrofuturistic left the galaxy, left Zoranok, left home, where the multitude of her bodies were held together by stories, where they became the shape of their words, and called out. We are not fibroids. We are fists from the future. We are not fibroids. We are fists from the future. And they became the shape of their words. Fists became heads. Heads became warriors. We are Afrofuturistic. We have come from the future to stop the past. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together. We are the only love in the galaxy. We are the waters. We are here to resist.